short. Tice 33% from deep on the season. He is confident. Horford from deep. A little bit short, weak side rebound. Offensive by Embiid. Flicks it up and in.
Better when the ball moves and finds Embiid.
3 team fouls against Boston. That was the first against Kemba Walker. Embiid contact.
In game 2. Only 8 in game 1. This is a team that with Ben Simmons was a decent running team during the year.
Tatum gets it back. And this will be a goaltend against Horford.
Often than Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's going to miss 18 to 20 games a year. Jason Tatum isn't. That makes him the more valuable player. Embiid's talent is right there with him, but D bucket inside.
Embiid nearly traveled with it, was able to gather. Pretty fade. In and out, and the rebound by Tice. Distance.
Yeah, the three-point shooting has been a big difference in this series. You got to identify those shooters early in transition.
A couple of minutes ago, but Brad Stevens trusting his young star. Cantor. Oh, pretty spin, taking Embiid. Everything but the finish. Pretty footwork, coach. Couldn't put down that reverse attempt.
And Cantor, another example of how they use their bench in Boston. Rebounders in the league. And against Joel Embiid, they need his size and strength.
Embiid, that's a 3 off the back of the rim and a weak side rebound by.
This is what Brett Brown wants now. Get into your offense quickly. Get the ball moving.
Embiid, that's an open 3. Got it. Sixers 4-point Boston lead. 44 seconds to play. Alec Burks off the bench. It's been a terrific bench score for them this season. Elevates from the elbow off to the right. Offensive rebound Embiid, and he is fouled. And if it's on Joel Embiid, by the way, 9 free throws attempted here in this opening quarter. Tatum left wide open. Never a good idea for the opposition, but they dodge a bullet there. Embiid the rebound, and now Philly can.
With Wanamaker, and you leave Jason Tatum open. I can see if 2 guys went with Tatum.
Burks, 3 seconds, puts it up. No. The tip by Embiid won't deep in this game. He's played 5 different guys off his bench. Just to your point earlier, game to game, you just don't know what to expect. Embiid gets right back to work. Fort bench did not play at all in that first quarter. Cantor defends Embiid, who just walks him into the paint, turns a little bit short. So Jason Tatum must.
Brett Brown wants him to get the ball moving on possessions like this.
Korkmaz able to draw contact with the absence of Gordon Hayward. Of course, that grade 3 sprain of Hayward's right ankle, 4-week timetable, best case scenario, as Embiid misses a long due.
Cantor had a good game the other night. Always has been a guy who could score and a great offensive rebounder, and he's got the size.
And meantime, that tantalizing ability offensively by Embiid. Cantor has had 3 wide open looks right around the free throw line. Not that time. Sixers back with Burks. Embiid's going to launch from 3 and hits it.
It's not something they felt like they were entitled to or that was always going to happen. They've had to work just to be here on the court. They take a different approach.
Once again, inserted into the starting lineup after Gordon Hayward went down. Latter moments of game 1. Whistle blown. This will be an illegal pick against them. Back, no whistle. 3-point Boston lead. Here's Jalen. Transition 3. Left it short. Rebound Embiid. So Jason Tatum still on the Celtics bench. Picked up his 3rd personal at the end of the first quarter if you've just joined us. Richardson, meantime, turns it over again. Off the floor, Wanamaker. Kemba. Shaking Milton again. A little bit short. And the rebound corralled by Embiid.
That was great defense, though. Embiid was up a little higher on that pick and roll to begin with, which made Kemba hesitate and gave Milton the chance to get back in front and contest for the Sixers. They fought hard to stay in this game, but the bad news is they're down 5 and Tatum's only played 8 minutes. They want this thing as close as possible when they go in at halftime.
Embiid headed back to the halftime locker room. Rebecca, what did you get?
Well, that's right. They're only shooting 33%. So I asked Brett Brown what they're going to do to generate some offense. He said, well, the issue is we're getting the shots.
So far, at least here in game 3, it's worked. What do they have left in the second half? As Tatum, who did not play in the second quarter, picked up his 3rd personal late first. Misfires early in the third. Embiid left it short.
That'll
At the quarter, Celtics are 1 for 4. Just under 2 minutes gone by since halftime. 2-point lead for the Celtics. Little shuffle pass to Tice, misses, and a late whistle.
how much of a difference it is. It's the worst thing you can do on the floor. You have got to quit fouling three-point shooters.
Embiid.
Identifies who's going to take the ball, then you match with everybody else.
Well played initially by Tice. Embiid still gets a good look at it, can't put it down. Here comes Walker, open floor, inside, taking contact, and he's headed to the free. Shot clock at 7. Milton probes the defense. Inside, Embiid takes a hard whack. Boy, he collapsed right on the legs of King for the Sixers. Burks finally got his first 3 of the night, late third quarter. Embiid initially hesitated in the
Ending spot-up shooter. And when they have Ben Simmons out there to make plays, that's good enough. And it's a valuable part of what they need. But when he's forced into having to create off the dribble, you're going to have plays like he had the last time down.
That is Burks. Big basket for Philly.
It's Philly fans, because they traded that pick to Boston, and even in
Down. Embiid calling for it. Double team quickly. Milton got it. 1 point.
Brett Brown right now.
Defensive breakdown by the Sixers there. Brown taking advantage. Here is Embiid flicking it up and in. And now Embiid wants to take Tice. Double team, steps middle, extends, short. We passed the 5-minute mark. Walker inside. Nice pass, but it's stolen by Embiid.
Great defensive play there. Harris was beat, but he fought hard to stay in the play and get a hand up. Embiid gets his hands in there and gets a steal.
Milton gets the bounce. Philly back in front.
Now they're back in front.
17 for Milton. Tatum barely nicks the rim. And Philly the other way. It's a 12-4 run for the Sixers. Horford, a little bit short. And this one last touch.
Great job, though, of helping Horford on that cut on the layup. And then Horford got back to his man.
Basket will not count. It's on Tyson lead here in game 3. Harris, Smart all over him. Now to Embiid on the box. Steps middle, elevates, contact, and he will. Offensive rebound, Harris.
That's his 8th offensive rebound tonight. Tobias
Incredible.
Harris attacking the glass, and Embiid going right big down and gave a good three-point shooter a wide open 3. Boston now is going to double Horford. Double Embiid, and he turns it over.
Smart to steal. Brown ahead of the pack, puts it down. Point lead. 90 seconds left in the 4th. Here comes Embiid. Contact blocked by Tatum. Ahead of the pack, Tatum is fouled with a 4-point lead. Does Philly have one last gasp? Smart down the paint, contact, and converted. Marcus Smart, 14 points, key contributions at both ends of the floor. As the final 10 seconds come off the clock, Embiid launches, no.